Hi guys, another hands video. Hi. I wanted to just go quickly over the Filofax setup that I have put together to start off 2014, and hopefully we'll just do 2014. And I think I'm attempting to combine the things that have worked for me in the past into one sort of system that it will hopefully just work. I'm pretty sure it will, but you know, I always take these things as they come. It's like sometimes things change and you need to change, and that's okay. But anyway, this is my red Winchester. I have everything in here now because it fits, but I'm sure when I actually move all my information in that's not in here now, I'll be moving into the big ringed one that Natalie sold to me. There's my dog Rupert when he was a puppy. He's cute. Anyway, so I still have, basically I've got my slimline address book in here. This will come out because I realized this only has telephone numbers on it, and I realized that I really like to have a full address book. And so I've been working on building a new one. I do like the efficiency of having the information for that, like the contacts for that letter, right on the divider itself, which gives me, which means that like it just cuts down on the amount of pages in the book. So I've got a set from day timer that I've been filling in with all of my contact information. So getting everything up to date and fully comprehensive, which is great. I just have some old note pages in here after Z, and then I have my days section. So just to sort of mock this up, I just put these. This is day timer, 2 page per day, and the this is what I'm planning to use for next year. I know I've spent the past 6 months I've been using Franklin Covey 2 page per day, which is a great setup. The pages are too wide to fit in this binder, and I've written, done videos. I did a video recently talking about why I don't like it very much. This is a much more pared down, simple layout. And I've used this before. It worked pretty well for me. The paper is not fountain pen friendly, which was a problem for me before, but isn't anymore because I don't even really try to use a fountain pen in my planner anymore. Franklin Covey paper can take a fountain pen quite nicely, but it doesn't feel nice when you write on it. This paper is very absorbent and doesn't do well with wet ink, but it feels very smooth. It's got a nice finish on it. So if you're writing on it with a finer gel pen or something that's not going to bleed through too badly, it feels nice to write on. So what I'm planning to do is just keep just a week in. And what I actually did, which I think will work pretty well, I took the page between Saturday and Sunday out. I do not need a 2-page spread for each weekend day, so I figure I can put my Saturday stuff on this one, my Sunday stuff on this one, and take the timed page for Sunday with the notes page for Saturday out, so that slims it down a little bit. But just keeping a weekend at a time that I can replenish each weekend when I do my weekly review, and archive the previous week and keep the coming week in. Now, the challenge for that, I think, is going to be that it's nice to be able to flip back to specific days and verify that things were done on those days or whatever. But I think that I'm going to try hard to I can backfill some of my weekly diary so that I can see that or something, or just saying I'll have to go look it up. Because I'll keep all the pages, but I'm just not going to keep them in the book. So, I'll use, this is a frosted today marker, and these, as you see, they press in and remove really easily. Now, I've got a Franklin Covey one. What I like about the Filofax ones is that you can get it from both ends. So the page marker protrudes from the bottom and the top. So whichever way you happen to be approaching, usually this book is sitting on my desk like this. So it's easier for me to find my today marker from the bottom and flip to the day than it is to do it, reach up here from the top. And so I like these Filofax ones. The frosted one moves easily from day to day, which is great. And whoops, there we go. And it's like half the thickness of the clear one, which I have here, which is difficult to remove from the rings and put back in. So I actually open the rings to move this one. Let me get to this week. So there we go. So I can actually feel with my finger which one is which and open to the appropriate place. This is the remainder. I have July to December of 2013 and all of 2014 in here, which along with my address book, but none of my reference information fits like this. So I don't really need 18 months, especially because the previous 6 months in here is pretty much blank. So one thing that I found, anyway, my point being that I don't need to keep all of this in. One thing that I did find when I was using Week on 2 Pages was that it was hard, like if I needed to schedule something in 6 months, you had to flip a lot to find it. So I took the day timer day pages, if we flip back, which look like this, came with these month on one page tabbed dividers. So you have the whole month in a view with a monthly to-do list on the back, which also has the calendar for the preceding and succeeding month. And these are too small to really use for writing out appointments on. But what I did do, I actually have July through December in here, but if we go to like January, so I red dotted my pay dates, which is also the day that I have to close payroll for my staff. So those are doubly important for me to be able to see. I wrote Juan's day off when he's off on Friday and when he his weekend work schedule, which rotates every third week. So I got those in. And what this will allow me to flip right to the month, but also if I just need to like look at the month at a view, I've got it. So they kind of do double duty, and I can put sort of a monthly. If I have to do something in March, if I realize like today that I have to do something in March, I can just write it here. And when I get to my weekly review at sort of near the start of March, I can make sure that I get that plotted into the diary. So I use the Week on 2 Pages I use both for time scheduling, so appointments, meetings, travel, but also it's tickler items. So if I realize today that I need to, so anyway, taxes are due on April 15th. So probably this weekend of Saturday, March 15th, I should probably put just a note tax on here somewhere. I can start pulling together all of the documentation that I need to hand over to the accountant to do the taxes, etc. So I extensively use my diary as a tickler. It works really well for me. I wrote my work schedule in for January in this pale green ink. So it's there in the corner of each day. And then I put scheduled events in pencil. I am going to try this year to carry a pencil in my planner instead of a pen. What I'm noticing is when I flip back and look, my pages are a mess of crossing off stuff because so many, especially my personal stuff doesn't change that much, but work stuff is changing all the time, and people are constantly rescheduling stuff, or canceling meetings or whatever, and it would be nice to, if it gets rescheduled, erase it. If it just gets canceled, I can probably just put a line through it to indicate that the meeting was canceled. But right now I just put a line through anything that was either rescheduled or canceled. So it's hard when you're looking back, it's hard to sort of see when you're looking forward or back what's going on with it. And it makes for really cluttered pages. So I'm hoping that a pencil will help to keep this all neat and tidy and readable. So anyway, so that's basically, I only had because my day timer pages ran from July of 2013 to June of 2014, I only have the month tabs going up to June, but I'll order, if this is working for me over the next couple of months, I'll order the coming year's setup as well. So anyway, and then in the back, I did put in the day timer again, planning calendar for 2013. This is really weird. They put this down, this was 2014's calendar, and I went to fill it in, and I'm like, and then I went to do the next one that said it was 2015's calendar, and realized that something was not right. And what I realized was this that they said is 2014 was actually 2013. This that they said is 2015 is actually 2014. And this that is 2016 is actually 2015, etc. So, boo on you, Daytimer. That's not very good editing, and that this went to print this way. But anyway, I just crossed them off. And again, I filled in, Juan's weekend work schedule and my pay dates going all the way up to the end of 2016, which is awesome to be able to see that at a glance. We do a lot of schedule. Juan does not like to ask for days off when he's scheduled to work on that weekend because it stresses everybody out. So it's nice for us to be able to look well in advance and see, is Juan working that weekend or not? And so anyway, and then I just have another one of these top opening vinyl envelopes back here. I keep some note cards and envelopes in the back. This is a gusseted pocket here. I don't know if you see that. And then up front, I usually keep, some business cards in here. I've got stamps and some deposit slips for my checking account in this pocket. I think I might have a page of stickers too. But anyway, and then there's a pocket here you could put your ID in, but I never do. So anyway, that's what I'm planning to do for 2014. And like I said, I'm going to set the system up in this one, but I know I'm not stressing about it at all. If it starts to get tight, I can just swap the whole thing into the big one, and move back and forth as needed to sort of use both of them, and as I go through periods where it's slimmer or fatter or whatever. Generally my planners get pretty fat, but I think I'm getting a little bit better at not trying to carry the kitchen sink around with me. So anyway, let me know if you have any comments, questions, suggestions. Thanks for watching, and let me know. I'd love to see what other people are doing with their setups for next year. So if you have time, make a video. Take care. Bye.